Hey, it's Josie with Affirmation Pod, where you get soothing affirmations infused with self-love. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning listener, welcome again. Today's episode is called Fear of Abandonment. It's a request from listeners who essentially don't want the fears that they experienced when they were younger to be so strongly transferred to present-day situations. One DM said, "Hi, Josie. I'm so glad I found your podcast. You've helped me through some of my darkest hours. I see now how what I'm going through right now is a revelation of how choices I've made and things I've done are rooted in my childhood. My parents divorced when I was 7, and my dad moved back to his home state, so I hardly saw him. My mom had a revolving door of boyfriends, although I think her true love was alcohol. And I think the belief that knocked me over and has stuck with me till now is no one's here for you. I feel bad. I know that phrase, when you know better, you do better. And I think that's happening for me, but I still get really anxious that the people in my life are going to leave me. Could you help with an episode on this? Thank you so much, and I hope you and your family are well." I'm so grateful I can make this episode for you, and I can do it because of the sponsorship of PlushCare. If you're going through a time where you're feeling off, you're not feeling like yourself, you've thought about seeing a doctor, but then you shy away from it, PlushCare makes it easy to see a doctor. In addition to urgent care and ongoing care, they also help with a wide range of mental health issues like anxiety, depression, and exhaustion. Whenever you're ready, you can connect with a PlushCare doctor without having to leave the house. It's right from the comfort of your home, through your phone or computer. They're available weekdays and weekends, and there's no big wait list. You can get a same-day appointment. If a prescription is needed, it's sent to your local pharmacy, and PlushCare accepts most major insurance carriers. So take a look. Their website is super easy to use. PlushCare makes it easier than ever to take care of yourself inside and out. Start your membership today. Go to plushcare.com/affirmation to start your free 30-day trial. That's plushcare.com/affirmation for a free 30-day trial. plushcare.com/affirmation. Be sure to stick around to the outro of this episode, as I have something new and a little different that I'll be offering that I haven't announced before. But right now, let's create a safe, comfortable space for ourselves. Here's affirmations for managing the fear of abandonment. There's a lot going on inside when it comes to relationships. It's normal to think of who will stick with you and who may turn away. I've been abandoned before, and the feelings from that time, I just don't want to go back there. It's made it hard. So many times, my fear of being abandoned and alone put me on a path that led to pain and more pain. Some people, I never gave them a fair chance. I was too afraid of getting hurt. I was too afraid of being alone. And now I'm searching for a way out of this. A way to carry less fear, to stand and look at the thoughts that I've believed that had very little truth in them, sometimes none. I think of how I've transferred the past into the present. I reflect on how I was fiercely protective of myself to be sure I wasn't going to be rejected, disappointed, or abandoned. feel the feelings. I explore the feelings. I identify the feelings, all the feelings. I'm beginning to see when I feel distressed and the choices that I make from there. I'm seeing where I've sabotaged relationships and what that led to. I'm understanding where I've held some pretty unreasonable expectations and what that led to. I'm seeing where I comforted myself through the lens and familiarity of the past. And now, when my emotions are screaming in fear, I can assess what's in front of me and how I can get myself to the present moment and to give myself a sense of safety and what is safe here that I've labeled unsafe. How can I stay in my ability to stay the course of a relationship as I nurture myself, as I soothe myself, as I care for myself? As I experience all my emotions, reactions, and sensations, what am I doing with my warning signs now? How do I manage my relationships soberly and lovingly? I am comfortable and courageous as I face this fear. I am worthy of being loved, valued, and appreciated. I am showing up with the voice of self-love and self-acceptance. I am sorting through what is the past, what is present, and what is both. I am learning to feel the fear of abandonment and respond from a place of witnessing this feeling. I uncover the beliefs that surround it and give myself some different beliefs to consider, to work with, to befriend. I am shifting from a fear of abandonment to an openness to love. I am shifting from a fear of abandonment to building adult bonds. I am shifting from a fear of abandonment to an openness to love. That's my gift for you today. And as I mentioned earlier, I have another gift for you. Tomorrow, I'll be publishing only in the Affirmation Pod app and on Insight Timer. What is it? It's a guided journaling practice for when something's bothering you. You know, those times when you're avoiding something, something's bugging you, but you'd rather avoid it than face it. But you know, you're bottling it up and it's just better to deal with it If you want a boost, to sit down for 5 minutes and explore what's bothering you and what your next right step is, press play and I'll lead you in some questions. I give you space after each one to write it down in your journal, what comes up for you, and the release you need to get back on track. Again, it's the What's Troubling You 5-minute guided journaling practice. It's available on the Affirmation Pod app, which is free on the Apple and Google Play app stores. If you prefer, it's also available on Insight Timer. And I should say it's available in the free versions of the Affirmation Pod app and Insight Timer. And please remember, if you're not feeling yourself and you think it's best to check with a doctor, PlushCare doctors handle urgent care and ongoing care. It's so easy to connect when you're ready. And they have a 30-day free trial for you when you go to plushcare.com/affirmation. That's plushcare.com/affirmation. Thank you for listening to Affirmation Pod today. Now go be you, know you, and love you. This is Josie with Affirmation Pod. Bye for now.